Ever reacted and thought, why did I behave like that? That wasn't me. Maybe you lashed out at someone or just shut yourself down and ghosted a conversation. It's like you are watching while someone else is driving. That's because at every moment, one of three versions of you is running the show: your parent, your child, and your adult ego states. Yes, my friend, you have a multiple personality disorders. So let me introduce you to each of the three. Okay, these three run your relationships, these three run your life, and sometimes make it chaotic. Okay, this comes from transactional analysis, a brilliant psychological framework by Dr. Eric Berne. He said our personality is like a stage with three actors always switching places. First is the parent. Okay, what it sounds like. You should know it better. That's not how things are done. It's your internal rule book, copied without editing from authority figures, your parents, your teachers, your society. And again, within the parent, there are two kinds. You have a critical parent who's always judgmental, who is bossy, who doesn't care about your feelings. He wants things done in a certain way. And then you have a nurturing parent who's caring and sometimes a little over caring, which gets into possessiveness element. Okay. And then you have the child. And what it sounds like, okay, this is unfair. I'm scared. I want chocolate, and to not to be an adult anymore. This is the emotional part of you from your childhood. It can be a free child, a fun, a spontaneous child. It can be an adapted child who is overly obedient, a people pleasing behavior. It can be a rebellious child who is defiant, who is sarcastic, and it is inside your own personality. Okay. And the third personality is the adult. This is your rational brain, the one who is controlling the logical part of your thinking. What's the reality here? How do I respond to this situation constructively? It is the most present, aware, problem solving version of you, here and now. So when you're in this state, you don't react, you respond. Okay, we all switch between these three states every day, and the secret is not to avoid them, it's to recognize who is in charge at the moment. Okay, let's bring this to the real life. For example, you are in a meeting. Okay, your idea is questioned. What do? Now watch how your ego state jumps in. Okay, scenario one: critical parent in control. You snap at somebody badly, clearly you didn't understand what I said. When you say that, you sound just like your school teacher, very strict, and that's the game on. The second scenario is adopted child in action. Now, what does the adopted child do? He will be people pleasing. He'll not say something which can disturb the decorum or which can upset other people. So even if he is not happy, he will suppress his feelings because of certain experiences from his past, from his childhood, which made him closed. And he thought, okay, saying much, sharing feelings maybe is upsetting others, so I don't want to upset others, so let's be quiet. The third scenario, you're adult in control, your breathing, your composure is calm, and you respond. You do not react because you are in here and now. You believe in the present moment, and before you take any action, you think and you use your brain logically before you react. So you do not let your child and your parent get activated, and you use your adult brain most of the time, and this is the ideal position to be in. Now, which version shows up is often unconscious until you make it conscious. At the end, remember that you have the power to consciously be aware which one of these three states get triggered and when, and accordingly manage your response. If this resonates, if you like this, comment and share.